And then down here we have the Aggrobot team, tougher looking than their robot. Go on, look tough. How's that?
From Dorking, Aggrobot.
Ooh, plenty of boot in the aggro from a spring-fired 30-inch spike. It cost £1,500 to build, took 4 weeks, has twin motors and a trio of brothers at the controls.
I'm Peter Leach, this is my brother Bob, and my other brother John. It's half our family. This is Aggrobot.
The other half.
The other half of our family. He has a tongue which comes out the front and can get underneath and lift and tip over other robots. But the business end is the sting in the tail, the weapon. This is a stored energy via a spring cannon. We hope to make holes in all the other robots. It's built for destruction. That's what we're here for, to destroy the other robots.
Roboteers, stand by.
Binky be warned, with Philip Marks, William Padmore and Philip Saville in the team. And Aggrobot and the brothers, Peter,
3,
Bob and John
2,
Leach.
1. Activate.
Immediately, Binky with a tentative assault on aggro. There's that spike you can see. Oh, and the flame coming out of Sergeant Bash in the CPZ, the corner patrol zones. You get anywhere near there, robots, and you're in trouble. Binky on the drive. 15-mile-an-hour drive and impaled on the arena bed spikes. There, the death head skull. And it could be dead and buried Binky in a minute. There's the spike protruding from Aggrobot and a drive in through the Kevlar shell. One little puncture mark. Not great damage. There's a puncture mark on the back of Aggro. Did you see that there? Again, trying to maneuver that spike to come forward. But for me, Aggrobot looks unsteady and looks a little bit cumbersome. And certainly Binky fighting hard here to stay alive, but can't get away. And now impaled by the spike on one side and Sergeant Bash on the other. The spike just glancing away. Well, Binky trying to create something of a stinky in the arena. But at the moment, in real problems as Killalot comes in. There's Bash to the right, Matilda revolving. There goes the front battle sled of Binky tossed in the air by Killalot. There's Death Metal also coming in to prance and dance. They've got hold of Binky, the house robots. Aggrobot wants a little piece of the action there. Would be well advised to stay out. There's Matilda's nose camera. One of the Aggrobot team, Bob Leach, wants to play cricket for England. Unless he stays out of trouble, he could be clean bowled by the house robots. Oh, look at that dead metal blade. And now the cricket fans trying to bowl a maiden over. Look! They've ripped the shell off Matilda. They body pop Matilda. She's nude. Oh, horrible. That's a nightmare. It'll stay in my memory forever. Naked Matilda. Shocking.
Well, it was nice to see Matilda coming out of his shell, but Binky was made to look dinky with a severe case of agoraphobia. Aggrobot goes through.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Don't forget, we're only on round 1.
Yes, I know, but, you know, to get through, it's... yeah.
Yeah?
That's what we're here for.
Bit of a grudge match here. Aggrobot and Razer.
Roboteers, stand by.
Aggrobot first to rip the shell off Matilda, though Razer and the team of Simon, Vincent and Ian had wanted to get there
3,
first.
2, 1, activate.
The Leach brothers against the firm friends of the Razer team on the attack, trying to get that crushing claw, cross between a claw and a beak, to get some purchase on Aggrobot. I wonder if the shape of Aggrobot will prevent that. There you can see the tongue underneath Aggro. And there, purchase gained in on the side wall of the arena by Razer. You can hear a crumpling noise there, but is the damage sustained just superficial? I don't think so. No, you can see gashes there as Razer spins away, comes in on the attack again. And Now one thinks of the flame wings at the back of Aggro. Now you see, Razer can gain a grip on things like that. Aggrobot turning away. We thought earlier on it might be a bit of a cumbersome robot, but showing good control and bashing back in on Razer there. Steering away from the CP's edge, the corner patrol zones, a little bit of flame flicks out from the corner. There's Dead Metal waiting with its huge pincers. Aggro came in and nearly got the piston ram into action there, but Razer was quick to move away, and now pushing Aggrobot once again. Scratching down on the surface of Aggrobot, but again, only superficial damage, really. We've seen very little damage caused on Razer in the entire battle. But look at this, it's found a weak spot on Aggrobot! Crumpling, tearing, rending, ripping, shredding! Is Aggrobot immobilized there? No! Come spinning away! There is life in Aggrobot yet! In goes Razer once again to try and claw down another scratch, but the main damage there, look! On the rear, underneath the piston battering ram, which droops melancholy now. And, well, Razer's gone up in a pirouette of delight, and I think has immobilized itself. Were they celebrating too early? The wheels are spinning. And look at that back claw on the arena floor. It stabbed itself into submission, surely. And I think the Aggrobot team can sense it, but they've got into the CPZ. Aggrobot, oh dear, the Leach brothers, what are they doing? And they've been punctured there and pinned down by Shunt. Oh yes, this is what Robot Wars is all about. Killalot coming in, the sparks flying away off Razer. This is beautiful. Machinery, mangled, murderous machinations and mayhem. The sparks fly, the blades come hacking in. This is what we dream about, but for them it's a nightmare. It's happened before to Razer in the last wars. And Razer's in problems. I don't think Razer can move. I think they've broken down. And suddenly it's Razer. Goodness me, Razer's toppled. Razer can't move.
Cease.
And Razer is out. What a turn-up. It's on fire.
Well, what a humdinger. The winner is Aggrobot. Both yous come up, lads. Well, you must have felt a little bit wary about that fight.
Yes,
Yes,
very wary about that fight.
He was one of the favourites. He was my favourite. I thought he was going to go on and win this.
So do we.
No, we did not.
So you've taken out the favourite. Do you think you've replaced him there, then?
Definitely. Durability.
You've brought a serious fan club with you.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Aggrobots.
Destiny says you go through.
And we'll be back.
Yes.
Did a bit of cosmetic work.
Just a little bit. Can I have a look close up at what happened around here?
Yeah, spoiled the paint a bit.
When we drew Razer, we knew we were going to have a hard battle. But you go in to win. That's what we're here for. You come in to accept a bit of damage. So we got some.
Good, you certainly
Only
did.
battle scars.
Live from the front line as they go into battle.
The Aggrobots.
But
We work all day and we work all night. We've come here to fight, and fight we will.
We just want to get it over and done with, because the lawnmower blade on there. My mum comes back off holiday tomorrow, and I'm going to have to put it back. Yeah.
So it would be called No Blade.
No blade, yeah. You got it.
We couldn't be fighting a nicer bunch of guys.
Thank
you very much.
I wish we could say the same about you.
Let's hope they'll be doing this after the battle.
Roboteers, stand by.
Aggrobot. No tiny tots. Time in knots. The nasty Aggrobots. And Blade with John Ainsley, Ben and Jeffrey.
1. Activate.
Little Ben's hero's Bruce Willis. And he'd love to see some great attacking adventurism in the Willis style from Blade. Aggrobot, is it dragging Blade? Is Blade doing the pushing there? With those rotors in the front. Certainly the nippiest robot we've had in the heat. Blade spinning away from the flame and also Shunt in the corner patrol zone, you can see there. Aggrobot with the tongue lashing in the front and the spike in the rear. Looks like some great tank out there, doesn't it, with those nasty eyes. Gruesome teeth. Oh, and in comes Shunt there with the great axe going down to create damage. Let's see if it did cause any. No! That's very rare. 3mm thick steel with shatterproof polycarbonate aluminium on the top of Blade. And it's paid off the design. No damage whatsoever. And that must be worrying for the Aggrobot team. Pushed against the wall there. And stuck, I think. Are they immobilised against the wall? In comes Blade. 1 or 2 shoves, no damage caused, but Aggrobot is freed. Well, no lying in their cots for the Aggrobots. Out they come, but very, very slowly. I do think Aggrobot is in trouble. There's just a suspicion of smoke as well there. Can you see it? I don't know whether Aggrobot's on fire or whether it's the flame from the pit. It's being edged towards the pit by Blade. And Blade here is the surprise of this heat. And turning up the heat now on Aggrobot. Well, the Blade boys lived on kebabs while they were making this robot. And at the moment, it's Aggro. Ooh, sheesh. It's being cooked there on the spit. In comes Dead Metal. And ready to grind down on the shell of Aggrobot. Took 4 weeks to build by the Leach brothers, Aggrobot. In comes Killalot. The end is nigh, I feel. That's a painful grimace on the front of Aggrobot. Lifted into the air, spun against the blade of Dead Metal. Churning and grinding and sparking. And it's spark out Aggrobot, I should think now. Simply haul towards the pit of oblivion, or maybe more damage, because you now belong to us, Aggrobot, says Killalot. Ha-ha! What's this? On to the flipper!
Cease.
A finale flipper for Aggrobot. Beaten in the heat final. Roly-poly, topsy-turvy, over and out. A merciful ending as well after the damage sustained to Aggrobot. There, look at Dead Metal's Blade. And Blade the winners. A major surprise.
Aggrobot malfunctioned. Torched, chopped and flamed. Blade goes through to our series semi-finals.